Because FXDraw is a mathematician's tool, it doesn't just have one way of drawing lines, it has 6. So the standard line type that we've played with previously is a line defined by its two endpoints, but we can also define a line by a midpoint and an endpoint. Or the bottom two are also interesting. There's a rise-run line where I draw a line defined by its endpoints, but as soon as I let go of the mouse, it tells me the X and Y offsets of that line, and if I change that to say 7 and 2, it will redraw the line to suit those offsets. And the fourth fairly standard one is a length angle line, so I draw a line, up pops a dialog box where I can change the length to say 7 and the angle to exactly 40 degrees compared to horizontal, and it will realign the line to suit those. The other two line types are slightly more interesting. There is the ray and the extended line. We'll look at the extended line first. When I start drawing an extended line, it looks much the same as a standard line. But the difference is, when I release my mouse, I haven't yet finished, because one further click will define where the line starts, and the fourth click will define where it stops. And those 2 points, the starting and stopping point, don't even need to be anywhere near the 2 original points. The 2 original points define the orientation of the line. The third and fourth point define where the line starts and stops. In other words, the extended line breaks the nexus between where the line starts and stops and how I've orientated the line. That can be useful in some demonstrations or some constructions. To give an example of a use of this concept in a construction, we're actually going to use the last line type, which is a ray. If I select the ray, and I'll scroll down to a diagram I've drawn earlier, if I was demonstrating constructions and this construction is finding the bisector of an angle, I want to draw a line that starts at the vertex and goes through that intersection, but doesn't want to stop at it. So my ray tool, my first 2 points define the orientation of the line, but I don't want it to just stop at the intersection. I want it to go through, which is what a student's likely to do when they're drawing this diagram. And my third click defines the endpoint of the line. The multiple line types available in FXDraw make it far more useful from a mathematics teacher's point of view.